Whoa, these are not the same, are they? They're not the same. Oh, we have another game. Burmese for Daut versus Liereyy with Indians. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. Ooh, want to restart the whole tournament. Yeah, we're just gonna call it a restart, you know, with the keynote just because we can, you know. Okay, so Daut with the Burmese, looking with a pretty bad, okayish map. Two back goals, backstone, forward goal, doesn't matter with two back goals, honestly. If he gets pushed, he gets pushed. Weary with a godlike map, everything's just in back. Even back berries, back deer. He can even mill this, and he's still gonna be ahead. He can, you know, so a really good map from Weary as well. Everything in the back. So both players looking with mediocre to bad to good maps. Like I would be thankful for a map like this. So I actually think this is really good. So let's see what's happening. I'm just gonna speed up the Dark Age because honestly there's not much to talk about. I'm just like as I said, I'm going for the more decision-based analysis in my opinion. I'm just saying my opinion. I'm not saying it's the right opinion. I'm just saying like my own opinion. So let's see what's happening right now. So we're in the second board as expected, no problem there. So Burmese versus Indians. Probably gonna see Boom come out from Weary, maybe with a castle defense, if anything happens. He's working with a pretty good back resources, so he can actually go for a good Boom defense because he can just TC here, even TC here if needed, and just 3 TC Boom this out. Daut can do the same, probably gonna see the same since, you know, we know he's like the more defense heavy guy. So I'm seriously gonna sign up. No one knows. Yeah, do it, dude. Who cares, honestly? Like they're gonna need to select us anyway. You know, they need people. So Daut going for the 26+2 up as expected. Market maximum gonna go up. Weary same. Oh no, Weary actually going for the stable. So this is where the difference comes in. The stable gonna come out from Weary. So he's going for more map control than he is for for Boom, which is really interesting. Let's see if actually has anything teched in those. Not yet, so still not really looking for anything much. Just the play node fast guys. So it looks like he could be going into camos since no scouts have been developed, but let's see. TC coming out, Monstree coming out. Not gonna have actually has wood for 3rd TC, which is amazing. Because he teched in the stable as well, so that's like extra resources. So Monstree can come out already on 3 TCs, abusing the Indian bonus, honestly. This is just pure abusing Indian bonus. I'm gonna slow this down a little bit. So we see Daut with the forward monastery, with the forward suit workshop, going for the full control, as well as going for the scouts, going for the full monk control to Burmese, abusing their cheaper techs obviously, yet still not going and getting sanctity, which is still fine. Like he doesn't need it in like this small numbers, but he's gonna need it like in huger numbers. As he's going for the 2 TC boom, 3 TC boom already, so both players booming as expected, since this, as I repeat, is a tournament play. We're gonna see more tight plays than not, honestly. So, let's see how this goes. I'm just gonna slow it down a little bit. So, monk-wise, like, where you controlling the middle with the scouts, obviously saving a lot of food, as the Mangonel sitting the TC, a really good Mangonel spot there. I would expect these 3 scouts to come clear this up. As I say this, they are gonna come clear this up, which is really good. Oh, seeing this Mangonel, oh my god, Daut's gonna lose both Mangonels most likely, because there's only 2 monks coming at this, and he's gonna be able to pick it off before the conversions happen if he's fast enough. So nice, go back. Yes, instant go back. Now he's gonna go around here, pick off this Mangonel. As you see, Daut trying to just pick off some villagers. This is really good damage that he's doing, you know, killing few villagers, like 5, you know, just killing some farm damage, TC damage, always good. But the scouts come in, and as always, Daut's monks out of position. Mangonel just dies. Really good play by Liereyy there, and again a little bit sloppy, you know, protecting of the Mangonel from Daut, but that's understandable. He's trying to boom out in the back and just doing all this shit, so he can't pay attention to the monks like 24/7, obviously. So it's all good. At this point, I would say pretty similar. Oh my god, like, if there would be just like an overlay, that would be just so amazing. Pop-wise, pretty similar. 3 pop difference, not a huge deal at this point. 3 scouts, 3 monks, so military-wise, they're both pretty same. So 3 villager difference, which is just plainly from the Indians having the cheaper villas, so he can keep the TCs working 24/7. So Forge Town Center coming out from Daut, so going for the stronger boom as he should, but I think that in the end Indians might have the edge. I honestly don't know. This is like a really interesting matchup because like, you know, as we know, Arambe really strong and Camel is really strong as well, so it's really interesting. Whitecap coming out from Liereyy, so he's going for the pure scout control. I would actually want him to forward the Siege Workshop around here and just kill these 2 buildings with 1 ram and just secure the whole middle area and just get all that map control from himself for himself. But that's okay. It really doesn't matter at this point as long as he keeps the ground control. The buildings don't matter that much. So converting 1 white cap, gonna kill 1 monk, should be able to kill the second one as well. Oh, and converting the second, so 2 for 3 trade, but I think like Daut still wins this fight full on if, you know, where he doesn't get the conversion. So let's see, he shouldn't attack the monk as he's doing. He should be able to kill with no problem, still hitting the monk as expected. No sanctity, that's why you just 2-hit that. Another monk coming out from Liereyy, so Liereyy on 3 TCs versus Daut's 4 TCs, so Daut's going for the stronger boom. Which is still fine. So I honestly wanna like don't play to win, play to wall. The game where Liereyy knocked out Viper was insane with the new patch, 0 lag, the micro on fucking point. Yeah, exactly. For sure, man. Nah, just cheat 1k food and no, just don't play to win, play to wall. Yeah, we're gonna do that. Like, okay, no, if we actually get in, I'm gonna smash every single game. If I can, obviously, but you know. So at this point, Daut actually claiming the middle, which is really good. Like the map control is really important in the arena. Like obviously this, you can't call this map control. He brings 4 white cap, this all dies. But you know, it's still like good that he actually has like even without these little things. So we're not taking into a castle, so I'm doubting we will see hand cannoneers because like hand cannoneers without the +1 range are not like as good as you would want them to be. So Daut already not yet quick enough. He's gonna quick up any second, and so is Liereyy if he actually abuses the market a bit, but running short on gold a little bit. Yeah, trying to use the market a bit to get that up. As Daut already quick enough, 26 minutes up with Burmese is really good. Getting the stone on, getting the gold in the bag, just like mining everything he can at the moment. Probably gonna try to go for the Arambe 2 castles or something like that, as he's gonna be able to place the 1 castle down really damn soon. So this is really good at the moment, looking really good for Daut, as Liereyy comes in with the second attack, is gonna be able to clear this up. Because like Daut just doesn't have the numbers to deal with these white caps. As Daut is not even paying attention, now he pays attention, gonna maybe convert 2 white caps maximum, but not even thinking that he's gonna be able to pull that off. As the white caps come in, he got sanctity now, so the monks are 3-hit and still just losing every single monk there without even converting only 1 white cap, which still might be huge because he can 1-2-hit this monk and then go for the next one, go for the next one, go for the next one. 2-hitting the monk and bam, 2-hitting the monk, not a problem, not a problem. So as I said, like Liereyy can reclaim this with 8 white caps, and so he does. So Daut in a little defensive spot right now, but that's okay. Daut's just going up, getting the castle down. Is Liereyy up yet? Yes, he is up. So he's gonna be a little bit behind Daut right now. Daut like 40% behind, which is nothing really at this point, because Daut's not going for a really fast push. He's going for the defensive castle anyway. So Liereyy should be in an okay spot. You know, TC Monk's defense. But, yep, easy man. Yo, I think I'm gonna watch Walking Dead now. Yeah, see, okay, you know, I already watched the new series. Pretty OP. So Camel's gonna come out, as expected. I thought, like, we're probably not gonna see the hand cannoneers because of the no castle, which you would wanna have for the hand cannoneer +1 range upgrade, as we're seeing archery range and more stable come out. So I'm not sure, like, Lierey's a little bit split, because the archery might indicate hand cannoneers, but with hand cannoneers you need the castle upgrade because it's so huge to just have the +1 range. Arambe coming out, second castle gonna be up for Daut soon. He's a little bit overboomed in my opinion, so much resources. Let's see if he goes for the elite Arambe. Just queuing up now. He wants to build a forward castle, but as he's doing right now, this Arambe should be able to protect it if Liereyy doesn't like really fast kill it. So let's see. Liereyy is still not Imperial, so it's still fine I think. Castle's coming up. Elite Arambe, please. And as Liereyy just scouts this out, so he might, as he's bringing all of his army forward. So as Liereyy moves in, as expected, with his army trying to stop the castle, not gonna be able to do that, honestly. How much is the wheat iron by? Uh, 1,106. Okay. So you should be able to get it as he's getting a wheat iron by. So he's going full into the iron by, which is really good. Getting the conscription upgrade. The iron by really strong in it, as we know. Their accuracy is complete bollocks though, which is kind of sad, honestly. Because they're such a good unit in my opinion. I haven't used it once, so I can't really judge. But from what I've seen, they're pretty good. So we see, yeah, this was pretty expected. Going for the camos, going for the archery. Yeah, I honestly doubted we were gonna see hand cannoneers, and I was right, so that feels pretty good. He's gonna go for the arbalest just to deal with the iron, but plus the camos, to just brute force his way in. But where is that economy not looking that good, and getting the heavy camo, which is not really that expensive, so nothing big there, but he's just trying to get all the upgrades at the same time, like getting the crossbows, getting the heavy camo, train boarding armor coming out, university chemistry coming out. So he's just getting all the upgrades at the same time right now. So if he actually, manages to get all his armies settled, he should be fine. As the elite iron by come in from Daut, still on 5 range then. These are really strong, 65 HP, 20 attack. This is really strong. 20 attack is really damn OP. Attack power is on point for these units. As we see heavy camo come out, 140 HP. These are really damn strong, really damn tanky. They're gonna be able to tank a lot of damage from these. But like, I honestly don't know if this is like, if this counts as melee attack, like a Mamuuk, or throwing Axeman, or this still counts as a range attack, as an archer. So I'm not really sure. If we checked out, these are called cavalry archers. Okay, so this is a range attack because these are in the category cavalry archer, so this is all fine. We're gonna see him just move up with the elite iron by, honestly. He's just messing up at this point, which is understandable because like they take pretty long time to produce, and he only has 2 castles. Getting the 3 castle up now, so that's gonna help a lot to mess it up. As where he's probably pretty happy, just sitting on everything at the moment because he's just trying to upgrade everything at the same time. So his eco is not looking as strong as he would want to. Bomber cannons out, camos out, arbalists out. That's a pretty expensive combination because camels are gonna eat the food, bomber cannons, arbalists gonna eat the gold and the wood as well as the camels are gonna eat gold themselves. So he's the archer damage, yeah, gunpowder also. By the way, what's your race? Is on Claskis? Yeah, it's Claskis, yeah. You can find my profile, just write Claskis, yeah. Gunpowder also archer damage or not? Gunpowder is archer damage because gunpowder deals almost no damage to rams. Gunpowder just has, bonus against infantry. So, yeah. So we're going for really expensive. So Lierey's happy with taking his time because he just needs to upgrade pretty much everything, so his army is on point as he's already got the full upgrades on the armor. Arbalest range are full upgraded. Arbalest almost fully upgraded as well, just missing a few armor upgrades. So Daut going for the full iron by at the moment. He should start adding siege as he's adding white caps now. So he plans to go Hussar in front, which is okay-ish. Like, he sees the archery ranges, so he knows Arbalest, but he doesn't see the camos, which are gonna rip through the Hussars anyway. Harambe also 1 damage rams. Yeah, Harambe is archer. Harambe is archer, and Gunpowder is like archer versus rams, but like they're still like good versus infantry. Okay, so Harambe coming in from Daut. Yeah, realizing he can't really get in there because of the range, but there's still like Arbalest in here, so I would expect him to just smack the archeries down, honestly, and just like make a few ramps to just tank the damage. He has to go to get Hussar as well, as he's getting forging and all the upgrades, all the important upgrades, as he's going for bomber cannons as well. So really interesting builds coming out from both players. Really expensive, like 36 minutes, we haven't seen any action, so sure thing. Sure, they need 16 teams. RIP. Well, you can still sign up, Aquino. Nobody's gonna rip your head apart if you don't, if you sign up, you know what I mean? Like, if they don't take us, who cares? Like, it really doesn't matter. So attack coming out with the Arbos, with the Rams. Daut needs to retreat. He cannot fight that face on because these bombers are just gonna rip through everything apart while the camels just tank. Where is probably nice shot from bomber cannons, but trading them off for the elite Arambai with the ballistics. Their accuracy is pretty good. So just not killing the bombard, pretty sad because of that, but that's still fine. Honestly, worry with a stronger comp because these Hussars are still not coming out. Is he getting Hussar grade? No, he's not. Yes, he is now, 30%. So these white cannons are gonna need to tank the Arbalest, which they're gonna be able to do once fully upgraded, which they are right now on the defensive side. So once Hussar is done, he should be in a pretty good spot as he's just clearing up the buildings. And Imperial Camo also done from Liereyy. Look at these. These are like paladins, guys. They're so damn strong. I already signed up, bro. Oh yeah, baby. I love you, Akino. Damn, really nice. So a huge fight happening. Hussars versus Camels right now. Arambai getting shot by the Arbalest. Daut is gonna lose this as expected, as I already talked about. A stronger comp from the Indian player right now because there's no tanking damage. Like these can tank up huge amounts of fire. Hussar not that much. You know, the Arbalest are gonna rip apart them pretty easy. I think that this castle now gives a lot of ground. If Daut loses this castle, he might be in some bad spot. But look at these resources. Look at Daut's resources. Look at the numbers of Arambai is already stacking out. If you look at Liereyy, he does not have as much gold banked in the house. You know what I mean? He already has like 1.1k food, which is quite a lot. But Daut getting the extra minerals, getting the extra gold, getting the extra stone, really huge from him. Will help him out, you know, in the long run anyway. So I'm not really sure what is happening right now. Easy money, yeah, man. So looking pretty confusing right now from the Liereyy player from Liereyy because he needs to put the advantage while he can because you know, if these Arambais gets in like 18, 19 more, it's gonna be harder for him to deal, but he just cannot pull the numbers at the moment. He has a lot of buildings, but honestly, like not like I doubt that everything's working there, you know, like I'm pretty sure he has some idle buildings left because he's just not sitting on that much resources, while the Arambites are not really that expensive, you know? Like, let me check how expensive they are, honestly. 50 wood, 60 gold, so they're like a cavalry archer, you know? Which is, like, they're pretty expensive in a way, but the thing is, like, these camels, plus the Arbalest, plus the bombards are gonna eat so much resources out from Liereyy, so even though a stronger camp coming out from Liereyy, Daut just has the, you know, number advantages. The Onagers come out, as we talked about, like, Akino, you said this, Arambai Hussar Onager, okay, yeah, see ya, man, nice name. See ya, man. So, as these Onagers come out, as the Arambai and the Hussar line is just gonna pressure so much Liereyy, he's not gonna be able to deal with this. If he can just kill the bomber cannons, as he just traded off few Hussars versus the bombards, which is really huge, as the Onagers comes out and the Camo are coming from to attack. So this is a full-blown attack from Liereyy, as a huge Onager shot is just gonna rip Lierey's value game apart. This is huge loss from him. As the Camels try to clear up the Arambai, yeah, but the Arambai just deals so much damage, the Camels just get one shot. What is going on, Liereyy? The Onagers are changing the game so hard right now. Look at them. All of the Arbalists are down from 2 Onagers alone. So a huge play coming out from the Burmese as they're just ripping everything apart. Like last game we talked about, you know, Mongols being able to stop them, but Arbalists ain't gonna cut it because Arbalists have bad time dealing with Onagers. As 2 trebuchets are being packed, he's gonna try to push it as he sees the castle here, so probably gonna try to push the castle down as he has the numbers advantage really hard on Liereyy right now. So a really good game coming out from Daut. Taking his time, going with the value game, going with like a lot of stacked resources, getting the bonus golden stone, probably really happy about that as well. Really good plays coming out from him right now. As we see, he's gonna try to pick off this. A little bit falling short, gonna lose more than needed. He could have just like went with like 4 and then just one-shot that. But it's still fine. The trebuchet's killing with a really safe range. Like the bombards needs to be like maybe here, but I think the trebuchet still outranges the bombard, so he cannot deal with the trebuchet. It's really good placement. The wood blocking off the bombards from just getting there. So Liereyy just getting pressured right now from pressured and, you know, choked in this little corner. If he falls back to his base, he's already losing too much map as his resources in the back are running really low. Few gold tiles remaining, so he's gonna run out of resources soon if he doesn't take the fight, but he cannot take the fight because this composition is just too strong. The Arambai just eating everything apart as the Onager shots come in, just dealing huge amount of damage to the Camels. just killing everything at the moment. Onager's just like killing everything while Hussar is taking most of the fire as he micros there on by back. So, losing Hussar and trading off versus Camels is just such a good value play. As the Onager getting a huge hit once again on the Arbalest. Liereyy just can't deal with these. There's so much Onager fire. He's trying to micro as good as he can, but he's just not going to be able to pull this through. As Daut is just ripping apart with his Burmese, more Onagers coming out, more Arambai coming out. Daut is just stacking our resources. He can just keep this up all day. As Liereyy is only running short of army, not having anything except these 4 camels that just came out. So Daut in such a good spot. As Daut is going to recover this and going to stop Liereyy from getting those extra resources once more. So Liereyy is just going to fall off short. Like Daut is just taking the safe play. He's not, running in his base trying to harass everything. He's just fighting all the camels on plain ground, just trying to get more value, because for every camel he kills without losing an Arambai, he just gets more like resource-based value off of these fights. And as the GG gets called from Liereyy, as expected, because such a good game coming out from Daut, both players